Birthday Significance by Claire Warlick. The year you were born marks only your entry into this world. Other years where you prove your worth, they are the ones worth celebrating. Jared Kent's. That is advice worth taking. However, what if the date of my birth marks something significant in my life? Or possibly, what if a significant event in history occurred on my birthday that would affect my life directly? I have decided to do some research and discovered that there was, in fact, a history-changing event that occurred on March 12, 1994, and it is to be determined if that event directly affected my life. It was a cold, rainy spring day, and my parents had to rush to the hospital unexpectedly. Their thoughts were consumed with the idea that their first child was being born. They had more matters to be focusing on than something occurring halfway across the world in England. The church in England was doing something they had not done in 420 years, ordaining women priests. On March 12, 1994, the day I was born, 33 women were ordained as religious leaders in a culture and place that normally would not accept this. How does this affect my life? Well, considering that I haven't ever been to England, women priests in the church have not directly affected me. On the other hand, I have discovered that this significant event and shift of women's roles in history symbolizes a shift that has occurred in my own life. Growing up in a home and church that viewed women a specific way, limiting their abilities and opportunities, and restricting them to a certain mold, left me confused and sometimes feeling frustrated. As I grew older, moved to college, and began to develop my own opinions, I realized the potential of women and how in our culture they have the right to accomplish the same tasks as men. Though I am not making a political statement or stating that ordaining women priests is in any way biblical, I am trying to say that this event in history that occurred on my birthday was one factor of the transition of women's roles in society, which is something that has directly affected my life. As my parents cradled me in their arms that dreary March afternoon, they had no idea that something happening on the other side of the world would symbolize a realization I would come to in my own life about my potential. This one event would play a part in empowering me in my abilities and gifts. Though Jared Kent stated that the other years where we prove our worth are the ones we're celebrating, I have come to realize that there is importance in celebrating the actual date of my birth.